Oh, welcome to Horror Trivia! I hope you're ready. This is hard. No, it's not. This is the first one of these I have done without a co-host, so I hope that it goes as smoothly as it would be if I did. Hope you guys are ready. I've been preparing this list for a while now. I think some of the questions in here are definitely easier ones, and there's some harder ones. There's some more multimedia things going to be happening in this evening, full of it. So I'm hoping it'll be a lot of fun. Hoping it all goes smooth. Yeah, it's the first time we've done this at this particular time frame, so I guess we're playing with some different things here. So we'll see what happens with this. But let's play some horror trivia. I've got 10 rounds of trivia for you tonight. Some tough challenges. Some are music based, some are picture based, some are question based. Pretty good. So here's some important things about this. This is some important rules that are going to go down here. Here's how this plays out. I'm going to read a question or put a picture up on a screen, and then you guys answer it. The first one in the chat box with the correct answer gets the point. Now, here's the quirk of YouTube and YouTube chat. When you type something on your computer, your chat is going to show you how it is on your end. The signal goes through and everything along those lines. What I see on my end is the actual results. So the first answer that shows up on my chat is the first one. So sometimes you will make an answer and it will look like yours is first, but I will say that somebody else won, and that's why it'll look like you're up there first. But anyway, so if that happens, just know that that's up. Secondly, last time around, I was very, very lenient with spelling. And I saw Robert asking about the spelling count. And I was very lenient with spelling last time. I'm going to be a little harder with it this time around. If there's a small spelling error, there, I'm going to forgive that. Like if there's just like a letter or two out of place. I know that some of you guys might be on mobile and typing may not be as quick, but I want you guys to spell out. I would like things spelled out a little bit more. For example, if it's going to be Friday the 13th, I don't want like F13 Part 6 or whatever like that. I want a little bit more elaborate. The judging of it will probably vary. I know autocorrect might screw some people over. I hope not too badly. I guess we'll see how that goes. But I do want to see some more complete answers. That was a kind of a complaint of the last one, so I want to make sure that that's there. So there we go. Also, I see some patrons in the chat log. You guys automatically get a point to start things off. If my pen will work. For real here. I don't want to do it in a paintbrush. I see the 4 mood groups there. I see the Trek Goddess in there. I see Stephen Bell there. I saw Uncle Pete in there. You guys all automatically, you get a point. I saw Sable in there. I see Robert in there. You guys all start off with 1 point to get it going. Am I missing any? Is there any patrons in the chat that I did not call out yet? So if so, let me know. I will give you guys a point. So we'll see how it goes. Yes. I put up a quick question yesterday, which was a video question, which was more just a fun thing. I happened to be by the house from Child's Play 2, which was the answer to that. Are you guys ready for this? Is everybody ready? I hope you are, because here we go. Round one is going to be all about the big guns of horror. These are all the most mainstream horror franchises out there. And there's a question each. There's 5 questions in this round. And each one of them will be about a very, very big horror franchise. Questions might be a little harder. Some of them are not that hard. Let's give it a shot. Let's get this going and see what you think. All right, here we go. Question number 1. In the original 1978 Halloween, we meet a coworker of Loomis that won't appear again until Halloween 6. What is his name? And see if you unsubscribe to me because I said that I didn't like Halloween Kills. You're missing out on this big event tonight, which is very sad for you guys. I don't know how many subscribers I lost because I don't like one movie, but there you go. Okay, I'm seeing some answers come across here. And the first one with the correct answer there, there's just one letter off. I'm going to be fine with that spelling. But Barry Holyoke. I hope I did not butcher that. But you get it. The answer is Dr. Wynn. Dr. Wynn reappears in part 6 to be the head of the Thorn, the Cult of Thorn group. So, I'll give you a point there. 1 point for Barry. Yes, and in case you are curious, I do have a video that is me complaining about the things that I do not like about Halloween Kills, but also talking about the things that I very much did like, because there were a couple of things that I did like a lot. That is going to go up on Halloween. On Halloween Day, it will go up. It's about 15 minutes long of me ranting. And it was a pain in the ass to get through. I realized why I don't talk about current movies, because it was a pain in the ass to get past the copyright. Here we go. Number 2. There are numerous celebrity cameos in Nightmare on Elm Street 6. I want 3 of them. 3 of the celebrity cameos in Nightmare on Elm Street 6, or Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. It's a great movie. I'm actually in the middle of watching it as we speak. Okay. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be a little bit particular. So Barry had the first answer with Roseanne, Tom, and Johnny Depp, but this is where I'm saying I want things to be a little bit more spelled out. It's going to go to Stephen Bell for filling out the full thing. I wanted Tom Arnold. I think I want a little bit more than just Tom. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I want a little bit bigger with the answers, and Stephen Bell has the full answers there with Johnny Depp, Roseanne Barr, Tom Arnold. I would have also accepted Alice Cooper. I would have accepted Bob O'Shea if you wanted to throw that in there. So there you go. So the answer goes to Stephen Bell for that one. And I guess that is a sort of an indication of kind of what I want from the answers. Robin Raglan saying that Tom Arnold was not a celebrity. I guess it's debatable. I don't know if I would call him a star at that point, but I'd say he's definitely, I guess, a celebrity. Tom Arnold. I like Tom Arnold in True Lies. He was funny in True Lies. And I like him in The Stupids. If you've never seen Tom Arnold sing the I'm on My Own Grandpa song, look that up. Here we go. Question number 3. And yes, Bob Shea, Robert Shea. He is in Nightmare on Elm Street 6 for 5 seconds. Here we go. Number 3. Everyone's favorite Friday the 13th final girl seems to be Ginny. What kind of car did Ginny drive? What kind of car did Ginny drive? It's pretty notable. I don't need the color. I'll take the make and model, but there's one other thing you could throw in there for extra points, I suppose. Okay, answers starting to come in here, fast and furious. And Axon 5150 is the first one with the correct answer with a VW Bug. She's got the Beetle Bug in there. It is a convertible. If you wanted to throw that in there too, you could have. But VW Bug is the correct answer. So Axon is correct and gets the point there. There we go. Good job, guys. It's a cool car. All right, here we go. Yeah, the chat order will always, that's one of the interesting things about the YouTube chat that we discovered the very first time we ever did the trivia challenge, is that the chat on your guys' end will always look different than how it goes there. So there we go. No, guessing does not hurt. If you guys want to make a guess, it's totally fine. You will not get points off. This is not Jeopardy rules. It should be Jeopardy rules. You guys should have to answer with a question. All right, here we go. Question number 4. In Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, we meet Dennis Hopper's character, Lefty. How was he related to the first film's Sally and technically Franklin? There you go. Who was he related? How was he related to Sally? And boom! Holy cow! I just got about 20 answers all at once. But the first one that came through with it is Elizabeth. The Trek Goddess wins it with the correct answer of Uncle. Lefty is their uncle. Good job there. Chris McLean said it was before his time, but check it out. It's awesome. It's great. If you haven't seen Texas Chainsaw 2, it is ridiculously silly and fun. It is very, very different than the first one. It's a completely different type of movie. If you're looking for a repeat of the first movie, it's not that, but it's a blast. You'll enjoy it very much. There you go. I love when people tell me that they haven't seen a classic movie. Like if there's a movie that is just a huge classic of horror, and if you haven't seen it, I just want you to know I'm jealous. I'm jealous that you get to watch that movie for the first time, which is very cool. Let's see. Sable says the problem is questions are coming after people are answering the questions, which might seem that there might be a lag thing. Yes, Steven said it. Give it a refresh, see if it works, because it might be, you just might be a little bit behind on that. Okay, here we go. Number 5, question number 5, and the final question of this round. In the 1978 Dawn of the Dead, which major department store did our heroes take cover in while in the mall? I think they're still around. No, I don't think they're still around now that I think about it. But not quite sure. If they are, I haven't shopped there ever. But I will probably be back at Pittsburgh in the near future. I intend to go there. So, all right, getting a bunch of answers coming in across there. And Robert is the first one with the correct answer of J.C. Penney's. Thank you for even taking the time to correct the spelling, but it's fine. You were one letter off. I would have accepted that with being the one letter off. You got the full J.C. Penney's in there. But yes, it was a J.C. Penney's. And I have not been to that mall for a long time, but a fun fact, I used to work in the mall that Dawn of the Dead was filmed in. And if you went into that J.C. Penney's, I was in that mall and in that J.C. Penney's probably about 5 or 6 years ago. And yes, if you, it's one of the few things in that mall that is not changed. And if you go into the elevator in the back where Flyboy is shot, that elevator looks exactly the same. And for a while there, I don't know if it's still there, you can still see a very small stain that is reportedly a fake blood stain from the shooting. It's very cool. Okay, we're moving on to the next round, which is a photo round. I gotta pull up my photos here. There we go. Okay, so on this round here, this is called Final Girls. Let's see if this works. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, so right here next to me, there we go. Right here next to me, there's going to be an image of a final girl from a horror film. The answer that I'm looking for is which movie they are from. What movie are they from? I don't want to know the character's name. I want to know where they're from. All right. Let me see. I just lost my image. Sorry about that. All right, you ready? Here comes the first one. I want the name of the movie that this final girl, including the number, what's she from? What is she from? I wonder if I can, enhance that at all. Can you all see that okay? I hope everybody can see that okay. But there it is. Let me try this. There we go. Let me try that. Is that better? There she is. I'm seeing a bunch of answers come across here. All right, and it's going to go to Barry on this one. Friday the 13th, Part 3 is the correct answer. And so for Barry and Barry alone, for a bonus point, what is this character's first name? Barry's the only one that can answer this, so please do not answer it for him. Oh, and there we go. All right, Chris Higgins, there you go. Excellent job. So there's the trick here, guys. You can get a bonus point, but only the person that answers correctly can get that bonus point. Here we go. Picture number 2. Are you ready? Come on. Whoa! Picture number 2. All right. I think I skipped one accidentally, but I'll go back to it in a second. Who is this up on the screen? Which movie is this character from? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of answers come across there. And it looks as if Domingos Jr. is the first one with the correct answer of Halloween 4. Halloween 4 is the correct one. She was also in Halloween 5, but this picture is from Halloween 4. Plus Halloween 4 was the movie that she survived. She was a final girl in Halloween 4. She did not survive Halloween 5. So that would not have been the correct answer at all. But she is there in part 4. So Domingos, for you only, what is this character's first name? What's this character's name? There you go. And an extra point for Domingos, 2 points. And you know what's funny, Robert, because Robert made a joke about the file name having the answer in it. What's funny is it originally did. When I loaded this all up this morning and I was doing like a little test run of everything and going through it, I put it up there and I realized that it said their names right here in the file. So I had to go back and change them to numbers. So here we go. All right. I'm going back to the one that I missed. So here you go. Here's number 3. Number 3. What movie is this character from? What character is this movie from? Where is she from? Where is she the final girl from a movie with that lovely tan? I mean, that is like, that's not for the movie either. You know that like that was something that happened like in real life, and she showed up for filming, and they were just like, God damn, look, what is with that tanned line you got, the sunburn? All right, so we got a bunch of answers here, and the correct answer is somebody that just commented back and said that they weren't getting any of these, but you got this one, Big Purple. You got this one, Big Purple. Correct answer is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Okay, so for the correct for a bonus point, what is the character's first name? Where'd my there it is. Big Purple, do you know the character's name for an extra point? Oh, I think that okay, look. All right, looks as if we do not know. All right, so but you still get the point for identifying the movie that it's from, but just not the bonus point. Her name was Lisa. Cool, guys. Make sure you don't type the character's name in the chat and until the person either said that they don't know or whatever along those lines. That way we don't just give them the extra points. But all right, here we go. Next up, here we go. Number 4. Ready? Here it comes. In a second, apparently. Okay, number 4. There's your final girl. Let me zoom in on that a little bit more. What movie is this lovely survivor girl from? Cameras reversed. Silly ridiculousness. Which movie is she from? I'm seeing a bunch of answers pop up already. This is a movie I have not seen for quite a while, but I'll probably do a rewatch at some point here. I'll compete very close with Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, but that is not correct. It is, as Gino and Dodora says, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is the correct answer. Gino, what is that character's first name? What is that character's name? Oh. Sorry. I need the character's name, not the actress's name. That is the actress's name. The character's name is Michelle. But so you still got a single point on that one, but not the extra point, not the bonus point. But yeah, the character's name is Michelle. She does survive that movie, but not in. No, she survived in the original cut as well. Okay, here we go. This is the final picture in this round. This one should be a gimme. I hope that's a gimme. I hope it's a gimme. This was the easiest one on this thing. I was going to go with one of the later movies, but I figured this would be more fun. What is the character's name? What is the movie that is represented on the screen? I'm seeing a bunch of answers coming across there too. I am. Let's see who the first one that came across with that correct answer is Joshua Spears. You can't be mad about your name there. Always nice to see another Josh up there. And you are correct with Leprechaun. For an extra point, just for Joshua Spears, what is that character's name? What is that character's name? If you were pretty close with Leprechaun, the spelling, I would have been okay with that. But do you know the character, Joshua Spears? Do you know that character's name? If you don't, you can just say that you don't know the name. That's all cool too. But what is that character's name? Okay, he has no clue, which is totally fine. I still get the point for the movie. Her name is Tori, and her character is apparently dead now, according to according to the new Leprechaun movie. And I lied. I have another picture. There's six. There's 6 in this round. I'm sorry. I thought there was 5. So there's one more in this round. Here we go. What movie is this? What movie is that from? Who is she, the final girl, from? Why do I keep doing that? Do not understand this camera's setup. What movie is she from? Where is she? This one might be one of the harder ones. If as easy as that last one was, I think this one's a little bit harder. So let's see. I'm seeing some answers come across there, and I see a correct one. Mondo Trasho, welcome back. I think you played on the last one. Mondo Trasho with the correct answer of Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Okay, Mondo Trasho, for a bonus point, what is this character's name? What is the character's name in the movie? I have to look at it because I don't remember what it is. There you go. What's that character's name? First name is all I need in the movie. Let's see if you don't know it, it's fine. You can also just say you're not sure because you'll still get the point, but just not the bonus point. But okay, no idea. Her name is Joey. Character's name is Joey. And yes, from Halloween 3. All right, let's go back to full screen. That is the ending of that photo round. It's not the only photo round of the night. There will be more. There's one more a little bit later. Let me get my questions back up here. Round 3 is thanks to, I'm going to give full credit for round 3 to the Halloween Shindig. If you guys aren't familiar with Halloween Shindig, I would recommend going to HalloweenShindig.com as soon as we're done with this. HalloweenShindig.com is the site of Derek, who shows up on Dead Last a lot and is fantastic. And does a really cool horror movie playlist. Basically, the concept is if you are at a Halloween party, if you are at a Halloween party at all this Halloween season, what you need to do is go and play, go to the HalloweenShindig.com, go to the playlist, and all you got to do is use that for your music of choice. There's a playlist of like 300 songs to just play and play and play. It's all horror movies stuff, and it's great. It's really unique and a lot of fun. He has a podcast called Shindig Radio that is very fun, and they do a lot of commentary on title tracks, which are songs from movies that say the title of the song in the actual song itself, and usually the name of the song is the name of the movie. So that's what all of these questions are about. They're about title tracks from movies. So here we go. Question number 1. Most John Carpenter scores don't include any lyrics, so most of the title tracks aren't spoken, but one is. What is it? Which title track song actually has the title of the movie is the title of the song and is actually spoken in the song? That's the key thing. You actually hear somebody say the name of the movie. And I have to finish this. Okay, starting to see some answers here. No, but I have not yet seen the correct one yet. I still have not seen the correct one. Here's a possible hint that it is not played over the opening credits. It is in the movie, but it is not played over the opening credits. I still haven't seen anybody with the answer. I see some people talking about Prince of Darkness with Alice Cooper, but the important part, I think that I mentioned in there is that it's a John Carpenter score. And there was some. I now see the correct. I'm starting to see some answers, and I see the correct answer a couple of times there. I'm going to make sure I didn't see it before that. But I do see the correct answer there for Sir Captain Tordek. Sir Captain Tordek. I hope I said that right. With Big Trouble in Little China. That is one that is actually by John Carpenter himself. His band singing it. It goes along. Big Trouble in Little China. That's how it goes. So good job. Tally that up there. Wording of that one, I suppose, could have been better, but it was John Carpenter's song. All right, here we go. Question number 2. I can't say the name of the song or the artist at all without giving it away, but what movie has the track that includes the lyrics, after 100 years on the darkest night, the forces of evil came out to fight. The amulet they must destroy and stand for man at the darkest point. What movie has that in its title track? There's a song. The title of the song is the title of the movie. The title of the band actually says the title of the movie as well. Yes, all of that is in there. And there we go. I'm starting to see some answers come across, and they are correct. Barry is the first one with the correct answer of Monster Squad. Yes, one of my favorite movies to watch around this time of year. It's a movie that I think that Stella will be able to watch very soon. Damn, it is good. And it has that great Monster Squad. Monster Squad. Good stuff. All right, number 3. I hope this is correct. My research on this told me that this is correct, but I did not look too terribly hard. But hopefully this is totally correct. If not, I'm sorry. Rob Zombie makes music and movies, but which movie did he do a title track for in which the song and the movie have the same name? Which Rob Zombie movie did he have a title track for in which the song and the movie had the same name? Yes, the Virgin stuff in the Monster Squad it's a little awkward now. But the funny thing is I think that actually kind of makes it a little funnier because they're kids asking about it. It's kind of strange. Okay, I'm starting to see a bunch of answers here, and I don't know. Maybe I screwed this up because with the amounts of answers there I'm seeing. Okay, no, I think I'm right here. Okay, so I believe the correct answer is House of a Thousand Corpses. I'm seeing some Devil's Rejects come up there, but I don't believe he has a song. Does he have a song called The Devil's Rejects? If he does, I screwed that up. So you tell me, does Rob Zombie have a song called The Devil's Rejects? Because I looked for it and I did not find anything along those likes. I'm looking at it right now. He does not. The movie does not. Okay, so the correct answer is, okay, I was second guessing myself there, but I think I'm all right. He does have a song, but were those songs in the movies? I think that's the question. Is the song in the movie? All right, here it is. I'm gonna scrap that question because I don't know if my answer on that is right or wrong. So from my research, I think that was the only one that's actually in the movie itself. But I don't quite know. I can't say that 100%. So I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that question. We're gonna skip that one. Sorry about that. But I think that's the only one he has that's on there. But without the time to research and make sure that I'm 100% correct, I'm going to scrap it. So here we go. This one I am 100% correct on. This one I know for sure is definite. This title track, which is played over the opening credits of a Ted Nicolau film, was performed by the band The Fibonacci's. Yeah, where is that Hot Topic manager? Damn it. All right. The title song of a movie. It's a Ted Nicolau movie, and the Fibonacci's is the band that performs that song. If you want a small hint, one of the lyrics is, "I dance by the light of the TV screen. I dance by the light of the TV screen." All right, not seeing a correct answer coming up yet. Oh, there we go. I see a correct answer there from Joseph Lepkowski. The correct answer is Terror Vision, which is a fantastic movie that I recommend highly. It is a great movie. Let's see. Point there for you. Such a good flick. Such a silly movie. It's hard to think that was made by this guy that made Subspecies. But it is. Terror Vision. Great movie. Here we go. Next question. Good. I'm glad you can hear the song. Terror Vision. All right, there we go. All right, next question. Now, be careful here because I want the name of the song. The name of the song, the title of the song. And this is a little bit tricky. But when you hear the question, I think it'll make sense as to what I'm going for here. The title track by Steve Parson and Babel is actually from a sequel, but is most known for having a woman tear her top off about 100 times while it plays. I want the name of the song, which is the title track to the movie, but there's a little bit of different stuff in it. The name of that song. Barry says no singing. I will sing, damn it. I'll sing a lot. You can't stop me. Someone's told a long time ago that you don't need to have a good voice to sing. Just a good reason. All right. I am going to... I'm giving this... It's very slight spelling error, but I'm giving it to Zombie Killer Yamato. The correct answer is The Howling. I wanted that song title. The movie it's from is Howling 2. The Howling 2. But the song title is The Howling. Because that's all the guy says, like 50. Howling. There you go. There. Give you a point there. It's a great tune. I love that tune. It's very silly. I saw a comment there. Yeah, the movie that's called My Sister is a Werewolf. It's a silly movie. But a very fun movie to watch. I love it. And X Grim Reaper says Don't Stop Me Now, which is actually one of my go-to karaoke songs. So there you go. I love that. There you go. Next question. This one should be a gimme. This is the easy question of this round, I hope. But the title track for this movie, I want the name of the movie, the name of the song is the same thing, is actually played on screen by the band in the movie. They play the song that has the title of the movie in the movie, and that band is Fastway. What is the song from the movie? If you name the song or the movie, it's the same thing. But yes, I actually, if the Howling song plays, I will actually dramatically tear my shirt off exactly like that way there too. And Sable is the first with the correct answer there, which is Trick or Treat, which is a movie that I have raved and raved and raved and raved about on this channel, even though it's not that terribly great. It is still a fun movie to watch. It falls apart at the end. I could admit that. There you go. A lot of people did get that one correct, though. Thank you for getting that correct. Uncle Pete got it right. Sable was the first one across there. Here is the final question of this round, the final question of title tracks. This is another one that should be pretty easy, I think. And let's see. Which classic horror film had a title track by the Centerfold Guys, the Jay Giles Band? What movie did the Jay Giles Band do the title for? 10 unanswered questions of Trick or Treat. I think that I could get 10 unanswered questions out of Trick or Treat. I'm pretty sure that I could do that. I've been toying around with doing shorter episodes of unanswered questions for movies that didn't have that many. I would like to do Killer Clowns, but I can't get 13. I don't think I can do 13 questions out of Killer Clowns or whatever. Trick or Treat's another one that I could probably do, like maybe do like 5 or 6 or something like that unanswered questions from. I think I might dip into that in the future. But I'm seeing some correct answers there. And the first one with the correct answer is Daniel Lee with Fright Night. It's the correct answer there, too. Fright Night. Who you gonna man tonight? Yeah. Good song. Good flick. Great flick. One that the patrons should have watched already, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if you have or not yet. But there you go. There you go. I'm scanning up on the chat here. All right, good job. How do shadow puppets kill people? See right there. There's another question for Killer Clowns. All right, moving on to the next round. Getting a little bit harder here. This one's is a little bit more specialized because we're talking about full moon movies. Oh my God, full moon movies! I'm doing a whole video on full moon movies in the near future, so of course there had to be a round here. But there you go. Here you go. Question number 1 about full moon movies. And I just want to reiterate, just in case you joined on the chat, joined in the stream a little bit later, I just want to reiterate that if you are answering the questions, you may see an answer. You may look as if your answer came in first, but with how the chat actually issues, yours will show up higher up on the chat list than it actually will on your end. My end does show the actual order. So just in case you're just joining us, just to reiterate that. Here we go. And Domingos Jr. Full Moon did make a werewolf movie. They actually made a couple. One of them is called Meridian. They had a werewolf in a movie called The Creeps, which is pretty cool. But they definitely had some werewolves in there. Here we go. As of 2021, what number is the Evil Bong series up to? And I've watched all of them. I have. I'm very sorry. What movie is Evil Bong up to as of right now? Whoa, whole bunch of answers there coming in there correct. And boom, the first one with the correct answer. Okay, so this one is hold on a second. I need to verify myself real quick here. Okay. The correct answer is 8. And the first person with that correct answer is Nicholas Vincent. Was the first one with the correct answer. It's tricky. It's a trick bit because if you just go by the actual movie numbers themselves, it just shows as the number 7 being the last one. But there was a crossover movie called The Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong, which is a part of the series but is not numbered. So that is the true answer. That was a tough one. This next one is very hard. And so here we go. Yes, I did not count Gingerweed because that's a separate character. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But yes, a lot of terrible things. Here we go. Next question. This one's really hard, but you have if you just guess, you have a 20% chance of guessing right. Here we go. Which of these is an actual movie and not just a collection of clips from previous full moon movies? All right, I'm going to name off 5 movies. Only one of them is an original film. The rest of them are just clip shows. The options are Monsters Gone Wild, The Possessed, Decadent Evil, Horrific, and Devil Dolls. Which one of those is an actual movie and not just a collection of clips? Which one? Many of the full moon movies are clip shows, basically. I like the comment about me being a '90s hacker. Thank you for that. Yeah, I've got 3 screens and a phone. And the phone. Everything's going right now. Everything is going. It's very complex. It's a very complex bit here. I'm seeing a bunch of answers there, and the first one with the correct answer appears to be Michael Grimes is the first one there, getting onto the board. The correct answer is Decadent Evil, which is not a clip show. It's actually a full movie. So all the rest of them are just either a bunch of clips, or they took previous movies and actually shortened them down to like a half hour to turn it into anthologies. What do you, there's no mirror behind me. What do you mean? Somebody's talking about the mirror behind me giving me away, but I don't have a mirror. What do you mean? Anyway, so there we go. Next question is, which 6-entry film series under the Full Moon banner didn't start with the imprint? Which Full Moon series did not begin? The first movie is not by Full Moon. All the rest of them are. But the first one is not a part of the Full Moon umbrella. There's 6 of them, but the first one was not Full Moon. Barry wants to know about the sequel to the antique short store for the watch, like the watch store with the girl and the guy coming to return the watch. Is that what I mean? And the correct answer is up there with Uncle Pete, your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete is the first one with the correct answer, which is Trancers. Trancers, the first movie was actually by Empire, released the first one. And then Trancers 2 through 6 were all released through Full Moon. Where are you, Uncle Pete? Here's a funny story. So Christy, as I've talked about recently, Christy is just finished. This is her final week on the Steven Spielberg movie. And her boss on that movie, the costume designer for that film, one of his earliest films was Trancers 4. But I told her to mention that to him and tell her that she really loved his work on Trancers 4 and Dollman versus Demonic Toys, but she did not have a chance. So a couple people asked, well, what is the question? What is the poster that's above my monitors? It's actually a poster for my movie, The Complex, is up there. Yeah, so I'm happy to have that up there. And Elizabeth wants to know where the cats. They're right there. They're chilling on the floor. Just one of them staring at me, but the other one's chilling. Here we go. Next question. I think this one might be a little harder. Which name actor wrote and directed the Full Moon sci-fi action flick Groom Lake? They had a movie called Groom Lake, but which rather well-known actor wrote and directed Groom Lake? Yeah, I doubt that Dollman versus Demonic Toys is on anybody's resume. I'd have it on my resume. God damn it, why not? I made Dollman versus Demonic Toys. But yeah. Let's see if we get it. What well-known actor wrote and directed Groom Lake? Maybe it could be a hint if I'm going to reread the question because I'm not seeing the correct answers here, but I'm going to read the question. What well-known actor wrote and directed the Full Moon sci-fi action flick Groom Lake? There's no way you won't get it with that amazing impression. Uncle Pete got it. The correct answer being William Shatner, which, you know, my Shatner's not that great. But Uncle Pete knew. Correct answer is William Shatner doing the great film Groom Lake, which is not a great film. Next question. Most of the puppets from the Puppet Master movies, most of the popular puppets, the most well-known puppets from the Puppet Master series debuted in the first movie, but Six Shooter did not. Which did he appear in? Which one did he appear in? Which Puppet Master movie did Six Shooter first appear in? This is one of my favorite looking puppets. Got that stupid. There we go. And damn, Uncle Pete is getting fast with those typing fingers because he is again number one with that correct answer, which is part 3. Puppet Master 3 is the correct answer there. But here's a follow-up question. There's a follow-up question to this one. There's a bonus for everybody. Everybody is valid. This is question number 7. What is the subtitle of that movie? What is the subtitle of Puppet Master 3? My personal favorite Puppet Master film, by the way. I actually like Puppet Master 3 significantly more than I like Part 1, and it's by David Ducatu. I saw Robert was asking about questions about David Ducatu. So there you go. So there's 2 questions right now that are both about David Ducatu films. And also there was some Ducatu stuff earlier because he's in Evil Bong movies, and he did some of the stuff that ended up being in some of those clip show movies. I see some correct answers there. Michael Grimes was the first one with the correct answer of Toulon's Revenge. Great job there, Michael Grimes. Get a point there for you. Good job. All right, so there we go. So there is the full moon round of the night. Our next round is a picture round once again. Let me see if I can find my... There we go. Okay, this is a picture round. So this round is all about zombie movies. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a... how did I do that? Not that. There we go. I'm going to show you a small portion of a zombie movie's poster. And you just need to tell me what that movie is. What movie are you seeing in the poster? Here we go. Part 1. There it is. What is that? A snippet of the poster for. This is one of my favorite guilty pleasure films. Love it quite a bit. And yep, I see a correct answer very quickly there. With a zombie killer. Yamato was the first one. I'm now seeing a bunch of other answers, all correct answers coming across there. Of Dead Heat, which, yes, does steal the weird science, electricity stuff in it. But the movie is Dead Heat, which is an amazing flick. Zombie Killer is the first one with that correct answer. So you get the point there. Great movie. Not a great movie, but a movie I love anyway. So there you go. Yes, Roger Mortis. Get it? Get it? His name is Roger Mortis. Isn't that clever? Anyhow, here comes the second one. What movie is that from the poster of? There you go. What movie is that from the poster from? It's a great movie that I've actually featured in one of my lists. It was actually in one of the list videos that I did. Let's see if anybody can get this one. It's maybe a little bit more obscure, but not quite. I will give this slight hint that it is a trauma movie from the 80s. And it is one of the earliest fully shot on video movies. I'm not seeing a correct answer there. Anybody got it? I see some close answers. I'm seeing some close answers. Southern Fried Zombies is not correct, but it's not terribly far, and neither is Moonshine Zombies. Both of those are somewhat close, but they're not quite it. Might be a tough one. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit more. Oh, I never noticed, but he has Trauma Brew. I guess if you didn't know it was a Trauma movie before, you know it is now. What is that from? Here's a hint. If you saw characters that looked like this, normally you would probably refer to them as in a particular way. It might be somewhat of a slur towards them. But what movie is this a poster from? Got Kentucky Fried Zombies and Hillbilly Zombies, both pretty close. Not quite it. Anybody got this one? Man, I did not think this would be that tough. All right. I'm going to call it in a few minutes. I'm going to call it in a minute or two. All right, ready? If anybody wants to shoot up the correct answer, the last chance. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is Redneck Zombies. Redneck Zombies, which is a very special film. There we go. Oh, why am I slow? Like I'm slow, like mentally slow? Oh well. Or did I not see? Did we have a correct answer and I missed it? Did we have a correct answer and I missed it? Kitty Moo Moo, I did not. I don't see I don't see that answer from you on my thing. I know, I freaking know what this is, but it is on the tip of my tongue, and then I see a bunch of exclamation points, and then I see, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It says, I think you're, I don't see a, I don't see a answer. So wait, so you guys are saying that, I wonder if there's some sort of weird, I wonder if there is some sort of weird censoring thing, because I do not see any answers that say Redneck Zombies on it. But I'm wondering now if... Oh, I guess you can't say redneck on YouTube. Apparently that is a thing. Hold on. Let me... Okay, so I apologize. I have to eliminate this question because I have no way of knowing who actually won, because YouTube apparently censors the word redneck. I don't know what to say. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. God damn it, ruining my... How dare they? Sorry about that, guys. I was unaware of I just thought that nobody knew what the answer was. I did not know that YouTube was literally censoring the answer. All right, there we go. So, so I apologize. I have no way to verify who it is. So, all right, there we go. How about this one? What is that from? I did say it was a slur. I didn't realize that redneck was considered a slur in that manner. So I apologize. What is this one from? This one might be a little bit easier, I think. All right, I'm already seeing some correct answers there. This one is not being censored apparently. So there we go. Looks as if the first correct answer is good. Evan Trainer is the first one to correct answer, which is Return of the Living Dead 2. Good job there. That's one of my favorite posters. It's such a pretty poster, and I enjoy that movie. I think it's not as good as the first one by far, but it is still, I think, a very enjoyable horror comedy. Good movie. Next one. Here we go. What zombie movie is that from? This is a movie that I have tried to include in about 3 or 4 different lists in one way or another, or different videos, but I've ended up omitting it at the last minute several times. But Michael Grimes again is first with the answer there, which is Juan of the Dead, which is again, I feel as if it's a movie that not a ton of people have seen, but it is a great flick. It's all set. It is all filmed in Cuba. It's about Cuba in a way. It's a fantastic movie. There's a chunk in them. There's like a 15-minute chunk, like near the middle of the movie, that is like really, really off base and just kind of like you say, just get back to the main storyline. But very good flick. I would recommend it if you haven't seen it. Okay. I'm still blown. I'm still confused by that whole redneck thing. All right, here we go. Next one. There you go. What zombie? I'm gonna increase that a little bit, make that a little bit bigger. Looking right at you. What movie is that from? Ugh. What movie is that from? I did recommend One Cut of the Dead. If you haven't seen One Cut of the Dead, this is not from the poster film, but if you have not seen One Cut of the Dead, I highly, highly recommend it. It is such a great movie. Don't read anything about it. The less you know going into that movie, the better it is. First one with the correct answer is Stephen Bell. The correct answer to this is The Dead Hate the Living, which is a full moon movie, actually, as well. I guess I could have had that in a full moon thing. But I haven't seen this movie for a very long time. I do not remember if it's any good. So I suppose I'll have to revisit it at some point. Here we go. What? I think this is the gimme of the round. What is this from? I will accept really any of 3 different titles that it has. But what is that the poster from? What is that from? I'm seeing a bunch of answers coming up there. And the first one that shows up, the first correct one, whoops. The first one is Zombie Killer Yamato with the correct answer of Zombie. I would have taken Zombie, Zombie 2, or Zombie Flesh Eaters. This movie has so many different titles, it's not even funny. But there you go. Great movie. Amazing flick. And then here we go. I think this is the final one. Or was that the final one? Nope, there we go. That's the next one. This one has a little bit of a longer title. So I will be a little bit picky about how much of the title is represented. If you just give me 1 or 2 words of it, I'm not going to accept it. I want a very close approximation to all of the title. I don't need all of it, but I need a good portion of it. Oh, look at you. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of answers there, and let's see. I'm going to go ahead. Yes, babe. I want something. There's pizza on its way, babe. It's going to go to Robert Ragland, who typed out Scout's Guide to the Apocalypse, which I'll accept. You're omitting the word zombie, but that is enough words. I wanted more than just Scout's Guide or Zombie Apocalypse like that. I will take Scout's Guide of the Apocalypse to the Apocalypse. I will accept. Robert, it gets the point there. Good job. Unfunny Garbage. That's the right name. I thought it was all right. It was okay. It wasn't great. I wasn't bad at it, but it wasn't great. Here you go. Next one, though. What movie is that from? This is the final one of the round. Final picture of the round. I need the title here of this movie. It's I think another full moon movie, I believe. And I am seeing correct answers there. Stephen Bell is the... Oh, wait, no, actually. Yes, Stephen Bell is the first one with the correct answer of Zombie Strippers. No, I'm sorry. I'm not... that is not correct. Unless... the first one with the correct answer, I take it back, Stephen. I apologize. You are not correct. The first one with the correct answer. I guess it's like how particular am I gonna get with this one? And this is, I guess, one of those moments of being very particular. I'm gonna give it to you. It's Zombies versus Strippers is the title of the movie. Zombies versus Strippers. Nobody got the full answer. Is people that type zombies, strippers, or they reverse the order and put strippers versus zombies, but the movie Zombies versus Strippers. I will give Stephen the closest approximation for having zombie strippers without the verses. I will give you that. But there you go. Zombie versus Strippers is the correct answer of that one. But I will get it there. Axon 5150 says, should we type the whole title every time? As much as you can. I want, for accuracy's sake, I would like it to be as much as you can. Obviously, I'm going to have to make some judgment calls. But in this case, I went ahead and went with it. Okay. Next round. Pull up my answers here. The next round is called audio cues, and this is an audio round. In this, I'm going to play you a song that's in a movie. It may or may not be the title song. It may just be featured in the movie. You simply need to, what do I want here? I just need to see which I was requesting here. Do I want the, I forgot that if I put, do I want the movie or do I want that? Okay, I want the movie that this is from. Okay, here we go. It'd be nice if I unmuted it. At any point that you know it. Uncle Pete got it, but I want to keep listening to it. Correct answer is Monster Squad. All right, Uncle Pete got the correct answer. The correct answer is Monster Squad. For a bonus point, this is specifically for Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete is the only person that can answer this. Do you know who the artist is that recorded that song? Who recorded that song? A little loud. I will turn it up a little bit louder for the next one if anyone had trouble hearing. Uncle Pete, any idea who the artist is? Got to give you a 3-second countdown just to avoid Googling. 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay, here's the next one. I want to hear if you can tell me what movie is this song from? This one should be fairly easy because it's a big part of the movie. All right, I see a correct answer there with Elizabeth, the Trek goddess. Correct answer is Nightmare on Elm Street 2. For an extra point, Elizabeth, do you know the name of this artist? Any idea who the name of the artist is? For a bonus point. The name of that artist. Any idea? Kathy, nope. The answer is and it might be different in recording, but in the movie, the song is by Fonda Rae. Is the name of that there. So All right, so then let me load up the next one. All right. Here's number 3. I'm gonna jump it. Oh, there we go. Oh, seeing some correct 4 mood groups. Dan is the first one with the correct answer there, which is Fright Night. This is the song that was featured while he's seducing Amy while they're dancing. Dan, 4 mood groups. For an extra point, do you know who it is by? Any idea who it is? Who performs that song in the movie? Get a point there. Amanda Bierce is not the correct answer. Oh. Okay. Alrighty there. So we do not know. It's no extra point there. All right. So then let's go to the next one. How do I love this one? All right, here we go. There we go. JM coming in with the correct answer there. The correct answer is The Toxic Avenger. So JM, this question is just for you. JM is the only one to answer. For an extra point, do you know who is the name of the performer of that song? Who performed that song in the movie? Great song. And somebody asked, the Friday song was by a guy named Brad Fidel. That was who did the last song. But JM, do you know who performed this song in Toxic Avenger? Okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna call it as a no. All right. That is by Sandy Farina. Sandy Farina is the one that recorded that song. All right, here we go. Next song up there. See if anybody can get this one. Turn it up a bit. All right, Daniel Lee got it in there really quickly with Critters. Such a great flick. For the bonus points there, Daniel, for the extra point, who performed that song? Who performed that song? For an extra bonus point. Such a great tune. Fantastic movie. I will accept Johnny Steele. Johnny Steele is the name of the character that sings in the movie. It's not a real person. It's actually sung by Terrence Mann, who is the character. But in the movie, and they credit it to Johnny Steele in the movie. And I will accept that. That is an acceptable answer. So you get a bonus point for that. Awesome. All right, here we go. I love this next one. Let's see who can figure out what movie is this song from. Okay. The correct answer is up there from Michael Grimes as the correct answer, which is Night of the Demons, is the song that Angela dances around to in that fantastic, amazing scene in that flick. Michael, for a bonus point, who performs that song for a bonus point? Do we know who performed that song? Michael Grimes with Bauhaus. That is the correct answer. Bauhaus performed that song, which is fantastic. Next one. Here we go. Let's see if we can give me that. What movie is this from? I expect this one to be a gimme.
We'll pack the car with escape in mind, forgetting about classes, leaving books behind. Time to get away. Empty cottage sit on the shore. Tourists all left about a month before.
All right.
And we're gonna have a good time.
I'm seeing a lot of this title of the song, but I need the movie. And Uncle Pete, I knew that you were going to be the one to get this because you just made a video on this, but the answer is The Mutilator, which is the correct answer. So for that bonus point, Uncle Pete, if you know it, who performed that song? The song is called Fall Break. The movie it's from is called The Mutilator. Uncle Pete, do we know who that is performed by? Oops. Okay, so the correct answer is Peter Yellen is actually who performed that song. Which, funny story, Fall Break was originally the title of that movie. It was originally a title track, but they changed the name of the movie itself to The Mutilator. But it was a title track. Okay, this one, for how hard the next one is, this one's a gimme. So what movie is this from? Yo, I'm seeing a bunch of answers go up there. And the first one with the correct answer is Barry with Nightmare 4, which is the correct answer there, definitely. Barry, for the bonus point, who performed that song? Who is the artist that performed that song, which is called Runnin' from This Nightmare? Do we know the artist? Tuesday Night is correct. Good job. A bonus point there. Tuesday Night, who plays Kristen in the movie, actually sung that song. So good job. And I think, Barry, you had asked if anybody earlier had gotten any of the artists. So there you go. You got it. I think there was three people because I know the Bauhaus was identified. There was like one or two others in there. Okay, so the final one. I hope somebody gets this one. I'm crossing my fingers because I love it. Here we go. with Hard Rock Zombies. This entire song is played in that movie. The entire song. So, John Fowler, this question is for you and for you only. Do you know who that song is by? Who sang that song called It Don't Come Easy is the name of the tune. Okay, giving a quick countdown here just to avoid Googling time. You have a 3. Holly Moses is not the correct answer, although a very good guess. It was Paul Cebu is who that is. I actually purchased that song and own it because I love it that much. Okay, next round. Next round is called Alternate Endings. These are all recaps of endings to movies that didn't happen. I just need you to tell me which movie that this was supposed to be the ending of before they changed it. Number 1. Whoops. I went to the apocalyptic future instead. Uh-oh. What was that originally the ending for? Just a quick note, I am getting answers in my email. If you're sending answers to the email, I'm not actually looking at those. They need to come in the chat box. I'm seeing a bunch of correct answers here, and the first one with the correct answer, which is Army of Darkness, is Barry again. Good job, Barry. I think that actually officially gives you the lead now. Barry's ahead of everybody with 7 points. Uncle Pete right behind him with 6. Michael Grimes not that far off with 5, so it's still very close there. Army of Darkness, the correct answer. The next one, number 2. Well, guess I better strangle myself with my own umbilical cord. What was that the actual ending for before they realized how stupid it was and changed it? And Uncle Pete is first on that with the butterfly effect. Awesome job there, Uncle Pete. Butterfly effect originally ended with him as a baby strangling himself with his own umbilical cord. Nice. Next up, question number 3. Oh no, I died, but my girlfriend is pregnant now and hanging out with that jerky dude at my grave. Was that the original ending for before they changed it? Although I actually kind of like that ending better. Yeah. What's that original ending for? And I'm seeing some correct answers there. And Barry is correct again with Final Destination being that movie. That's how that movie ended. I like that ending better. I thought it worked out nicer. Would have ended the franchise sort of, but the new ending was at least very fun. Number 4. Oh, darn. I went to jail for killing that rich white family. What was that the original ending for before they changed it? I would have taken either ending. I like the ending they went with, and I like this ending as well. Both endings were pretty solid. Nicholas Vincent is the first with the correct answer of Get Out. Good job there. I don't know. There we go. Either answer I'm good with. Either ending I'm good with. I like that original ending, but I thought the altered ending was just as good. And number 5, final question here. Gee, thanks, Mr. Spielberg, for suggesting that I'm not just shot by police after killing my husband. What was that the original ending for? They changed it because Steven Spielberg said, maybe you should do this instead. And I don't really care for either of these endings. Either one I'm not that cool with. All right. And Domingos Jr. is first with the correct answer of Paranormal Activity, although E.T. is a very, very close. E.T. did originally end with D. Wallace killing the family. Good job there. Okay, moving on to the next round. Getting close to the end, guys. This is round 8 here. We've got 10 rounds in total, so almost there. This round is all about small monsters, little monsters. Here we go. Question number 1. Mark Jones made Leprechaun, but then moved on to this film about another diminutive monster. Cold Light of Day, you just I will read off a question and you just type the answer into chat. First one with the answer is correct. Mark Jones made Leprechaun and then moved on to this film about another diminutive monster. What was it? As a hint, it did not have any sequels. It did not have any sequels. It was just one and done. What was it? Oh, I see the correct answer there from Otis Driftwood, who says that the answer is Rumpelstiltskin, which is correct. It's silly. If you haven't seen Rumpelstiltskin, it's an okay time waster. It's not a great movie, but it's not terrible either. Question number 2. Although they don't get as much screen time, which small monster movie also featured 2 little people named Grizzle and Greedygut? Greedygut, one of those 2. They didn't get as much screen time as the others. Michael Grimes with that correct answer of Ghoulies. Ghoulies is a movie that I am very favorable of. Uncle Pete's saying Ghoulies 2, but no, they're not in Ghoulies 2. They're only in Ghoulies 1, and they might be in Ghoulies 4. I don't remember what they call those guys. But Michael Grimes with the correct answer of Ghoulies. Good job, guys. Okay. Number 3. Gremlins 2 had 4 new Mogwai spawning from Gizmo, and they looked different than the rest of them. Name them. What were those 4 Mogwais named? I want all 4 possibly in the same thing across there too. What were their names? And the first one with the answer, actually, so far the only person with all 4, which is correct, is Axon 5150. The correct answers are Mohawk, George, Lenny, and Daffy. Good job. Oh, and Travis just joined us. Hey, Travis. Question number 4. A little more obscure. These little monsters turn to stone if you electrocute them. Maybe a little bit more obscure little monster movie, but not that obscure. If you electrocute them, they turn to stone. What movie is that? This one, I did do a video on this because there are more than one of these. And I did a video on it like probably within the first year of the channel, I think. It's a very, very old movie. Not a great one. I'm not seeing the correct answer yet. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry. I do see the correct answer there from Gino and Adora, which is Munchies. Yes, there are 3 Munchies movies, but only one of which actually had multiple Munchies. All the rest of them just had one weird Munchie guy. And the final question of this round, which I think is the easiest one of the group. I think so. The movie Critters also featured a pair of alien bounty hunters. What were their names? What were their names? Uncle Pete is correct. Uncle Pete, you did have that first. I apologize. Uncle Pete was first in that last round. I'm going to give you a point, but I'm going to keep Gino's point. Gino, you keep the point. Oh, there we go. We got the correct answers there. Uncle Pete is correct with Ugg and Lee, which that took me way too long in my life to get that joke. But yes, great movie, great characters, and I love that whole bit of the shape-changing bounty hunters. All right. Round number 9. Moving on to the next round. It is a very close fight here. Uncle Pete in the lead right now with 9 points. Barry very, very close behind with 8 points. Michael Grimes not that far off with 6 points. And here we go. This next round is double points. 2 points here. So a lot of people still can get back into this game. Here we go. This next round is called Halloween Costumes in Movies. I'm going to give you the name of the actor and what they're dressed up as, and you tell me the movie that they are dressed as that in. All right, number 1 is James Duval as Frank dressed in a bunny suit.
Hey, how's it going, boss? Yo, would you like your receipt today?
No, it's all right.
Sure. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Have a good one.
I had to get pizza. All right. So we got a lot of the correct answer flying up there. So let's see who has it there first. First up, the first one, the correct answer is Evan Trainer. The answer is Donnie Darko. Good job there. Get 2 points there. Double points coming left and right here. It's a movie that I have a very unusual relationship with. And yes, the pizza is here. Sorry. Question number 2. Here we go. A little bit harder than that last one, I think. Alvin Alexis as Roger, dressed as a pirate. And again, I've seen a couple people comment on some other things there before. That a couple people wondering about them being first. Let me go back here and I'll see. Yeah, no. So the order that that last one went into, Evan Trainer was the first one. Four Moog Groups was second. Kitty Moo Moo third. Ann McDonald was actually fourth, or with A Christmas Story. And then Sir Captain Tordek was after that with Donnie Darko. So yeah, Evan was the first one that came across with that correct answer. This new one, let's see here. I'm seeing correct answers. First one is Travis. Travis does kayak fishing, is in with the correct answer of Night of the Demons. 2 points there. And you actually get a bonus point because you are a patron. So it's more, I don't know, saying Kitty Moo Moo is kind of fun. So, all right. Next one. Question number 3. Leslie Bibb as Emma dressed as a robot. Leslie Bibb as Emma dressed as a robot. All right. Let's see some correct answers coming across there. The first one with the correct answer of Trick or Treat is Gino. Trick or Treat, good job. Taking you up to 4 points there. All right. Oh, and thank you, Travis. Travis doing a super chat. I super appreciate that. Any money that is collected in the super chats tonight goes to the prize that will be received for the winner tonight. All right. Next one up here, number 5. Number 4. Sorry, skipping a number. Jessica Alba as Molly dressed as an angel. What movie is Jessica Alba playing a character named Molly dressed as an angel? I feel like this is the easy round. Next one's pretty easy as well, too. All right. I'm seeing a bunch of answers come across here. The first one with the correct answer is Barry with Idle Hands. Good job, guys. Another movie I haven't seen for a while, and I'm kind of afraid if I watch it, I will not appreciate it as much as I did when I was younger. Okay, final question of this round. There are definitely at least one or two people that I expect to get this correct quickly. It is Jim Carrey as Mark, who is not wearing a costume. Jim Carrey playing Mark, who is not wearing a costume. What movie is that? And it looks as if one of the people that I expected, definitely, I knew this was going to be a race between Uncle Pete and Sable, and Uncle Pete snuck it in there like about a second quicker. Good job there. The correct answer is Once Bitten, and he was not dressed as a vampire. Great flick. That has been the yes, Jill, Sans Jack. Okay, the final round. I think this is actually a fairly easy round to end things on. What with it being almost Halloween and all, this round is entirely about Halloween movie quotes. I am going to read you a quote from a Halloween movie, and you just need to tell me which Halloween movie it's from. I'm going to be particular. You have to type at least the word Halloween and then the number. You do not have to type in the subtitle or whatever like that, but please do not just type in a number. If you just type in the number 3 or something like that, I will not accept it. If you type in Halloween 3, I will accept it. As a couple caveats, there are no Rob Zombie entries in here, so you don't have to worry about Rob Zombie typing out Rob Zombie's Halloween. There are no Rob Zombie movies featured in here. And if it's a line that is featured in multiple movies, I want the first time that it was said, the first movie it was said in. Okay, here we go. Number 1. You're talking about him as if he were a human being. That part of him died years ago. Which Halloween is that from? Which Halloween? You're talking about him as if he were a human being. That part of him died years ago.
I kind of get something.
What are you going to get?
Something like Cuphead is hurt. I bet they get. Cuphead is hurt, so I bet they get a less mommy.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I have some stuff going on, and I'm seeing a bunch of answers, but do I see a correct one? I'm not seeing the correct one. There we go. I now see the correct answer there from Accent 5150, which is Halloween 4 is what that is a quote from. Halloween 4, he says that line. So Accent 5150, good job on that. Sorry, I had to get the right point. We're still in double points as well, by the way. All right. Number 2. You don't know what death is. Chris, it's the last round. You don't know what death is. All right, I'm seeing a bunch of answers flying up there, and the correct one, the first one with the correct answer there is Gino and Didora with Halloween 2. My favorite line from that whole movie. All right, good job. 2 points there for Gino. Next up, we've got a psychotic serial killer in the family who loves to butcher people on Halloween. I just thought it was in bad taste to celebrate. What movie is that one from? We've got a psychotic serial killer in the family who loves to butcher people on Halloween. I just thought it in bad taste to celebrate. Which Halloween movie is that from? Oh, and there we go. I see some correct answers there. Oh, but everything is going too fast for me to see who the first one was. Let me scroll up a bit here. The first one, the correct answer is Domingos Jr. with H2O, Halloween H2O. Good job. Double points there for you as well. H2O, John said that line. Next one is I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, I knew that hell would not have him. Which one is that? What is that from? Which Halloween is that from? And as a hint, Kathy Dennis said it. She did not. I just made that up. Whoop. Got the correct answers flying up there. First one with the correct answer. Oh, it's going too fast. Stop. The correct answer there goes to Sir Captain Tordek with Halloween 5. Good job there. Double points there. There you are. Double points. All right. Next up. He is a killer, but will he be killed tonight? He is a killer, but will he be killed tonight? What one is that from? It might be a little bit tricky with the... Let me see. Correct answer goes to... Wait, I lost track here. I know I saw the correct answer in here. I just got to see it. Ian Greer is the first one with the correct answer of Halloween 2018. Good job on that. Double points. All right. All right, here we go. Hopefully this one might be the gimme. I don't know. See anything you like. See anything you like. All right, and Barry is the first one with that correct answer of the original Halloween. Halloween 1. Double points there for you. Good job. Guys, I'm still getting some answers in my emails. Please do not email me the answers. I have no way of checking that right now, and there's no way to know in terms of scoring. So please place your answers in the chat, not in email, please. Okay, here we go. Number 7. There's 9 of these, so there's 3 to go. Michael Myers is a killer shark in baggy-ass overalls who gets his kick from killing everyone and everything he comes across. What's that quote from? What quote is that from? Oh, got some answers there. Looks as if the first one is Uncle Pete is the first one with the answer of Halloween Resurrection coming across. Good job. Busta Rhymes delivering that eloquent soliloquy. Great job there. Number 8. I knew what he was, but I never knew why. I knew what he was, but I never knew why. Which entry is that from? I knew what he was, but I never knew why. Say it like the character says it. I knew what he was, but I never knew why. All right, here we go. Oh. First one with the correct answer is Evan Trainer with Halloween 6. There you go. Good job there. The Curse of Michael Myers. Evan, you get double points on that one. All right, here we go. Next quote. I do love a good joke, and this is the best ever joke on the children. Which one is that from? I do love a good joke, and this is the best ever a joke on the children. Wow, bunch of answers coming in really fast. And the top one on my list is Uncle Pete. Really, really quick on there again. Good job, Uncle Pete. Jumping in there. Excellent job. All right, and actually I have one last one. This one's really hard, though. I'm sorry. This one's probably one of the more obscure lines. It's only mentioned very briefly. It's a little bit hard to hear. So this one might be tough. I don't know if you guys are going to get this one. But in what movie do they say, evil dies tonight? The line is, evil dies tonight. It's kind of an obscure line. You know, they don't really say it that much. It's kind of just briefly mentioned. Evan Trainer with the win on that one of Halloween Kills. The line, I think that's the only line of dialogue in that movie. I think if you go through the script, it's just over and over and over again. Evil dies tonight, evil dies tonight, evil dies tonight. Just on the script. There you go. There you have it. Tune in Sunday for my full review of the Halloween Kills. So there you go. That is the trivia. And if I'm looking at the scores here, we have a pretty clear winner. And it is your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete with 15 points. Good job, Uncle Pete. Congratulations on that win. Barry, very close in second place with 12 points. A lot of other good performances in there. Michael Grimes did a great job, 6 points there. Evan Trainer, 7 points there. Domingo's good job, 5 points. You guys, this was very good. I thought this was pretty fun. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this round of questions. Tried to make it a variety of different things and try to make it a little bit simpler. So, but I was as is pointed out, I saw it mentioned a couple of times in there. I was wrong on the name of the movie being Zombie versus Strippers, but ironically, Stephen Bell had the correct answer. He typed Zombie Strippers, which is the actual title of the movie. He got the points that I gave him the points, but he deserved the points because that was the correct answer. But anyhow, guys, thank you for joining me for this trivia challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. I'm gonna go eat some pizza now. I'm very excited about that. So just keep an eye out for some things coming at your way. Friday, there is a video, which is going to be a lot of fun. It is a Halloween ripoff video. I'm very excited about that. On Sunday, you will see my my video about Halloween Kills and exactly what I thought about it. And on Monday begins November. All of November will be vampire movies. And vampire timelines and vampire questions and vampire dead last. I'm very excited about some of the content in there. I'm going to be covering some weird movies. But yeah, so I thank you very much for joining me. Hope you appreciated it. And Uncle Pete, I'll be in touch with you about getting you your prize. Have a good night, guys. See you later.